Hello, I'm trying something a little bit different for the first time today. I'm going to do a deep dive on a single aspect of the songwriting process from the creative perspective, not so much a technical tutorial. I'm actually going to show you the creative process, the decisions that I make when I'm writing music. I've got this song that I'm writing at the moment called Littleland. There's a back on track series. For every song that I write, I always accompany it with a back on track series which talks about that song and its evolution. But those are generally overview videos where we discuss the entire song as a concept. In these deep dive videos, I want to basically really drill down, like laser targeted, into one single area of the songwriting process and basically show you in real time that idea. So here we go. We've got, I very often use piano when I'm writing solo lines because it just seems to poke through the mix quite well and it's quite a nice generic sound. And so earlier I put Cubase in stacked mode and recorded this keyboard line. And so today I'm going to try to build what ultimately will turn into a solo out of this random collection of sounds. So this is very commonly how I write solos. I'll press record, play for a while, really have no idea what I'm doing. That's where I'm trying to let inspiration flow and just be completely, you'll see there are lots of sections in here where I fluff notes or stop playing entirely, and then I'll go back and I'll find which bits sound nice. So if you choose your comp tool, each one of these grayed out parts is basically muted. You can only ever hear one of these lanes at any given time. And so I can start from the top, select that particular part, open the editor, and now I'm going to start listening to each of these things in turn. Now I haven't done any processing on these notes whatsoever. My timing might have been lazy. I just have absolutely no idea what we've got to go at. So the entire process is up for grabs here. First thing I need to do is bring the piano right up in the mix, or everything else down. That'll do. Okay. I'm not interested in volume issues or anything like that. I'm just trying to find the notes. It's a weird kind of timing thing there that's obviously wrong, but I wonder if it can be made right. I think that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I quite like that. Don't want that tiny little note there. Every now and again you'll hit, fluff notes like ghost notes on the keyboard, get rid of them. And those two want to be joined together. But I really like this section. So what I'm going to do, because I've already found something that has immediately drawn my attention, I'm going to cut this particular part at 97. And I wasn't interested in anything that happened beforehand, so I'll just get rid of it. There's plenty of other parts that can take its place. Let's come back. Okay, so this is lazy as hell, don't want that. It's probably important to say that this video isn't going to be an adrenaline-fueled rush. The songwriting, this is a lot of the stuff that goes into songwriting that people don't often see, but hopefully by the end of it, we'll have a really nice melody and you'll see that the effort was worthwhile. So this lazy stuff starting at 108, we don't want those kind of, I'm just noodling really, just playing random notes and it's rubbish. Not interested. That's quite nice. Quite a nice little melody. So I'll get rid of that rubbish. That obviously needs quantizing. So Q. Okay, so that's part number one. Select the next part down. Because I've been manually editing these parts above, it's left them unmuted. And now we can go to this one. Now that's weird, isn't it? Because you can see visually that it's a different timing to the rest of them. I was obviously just not on with it at the start of this part. And then realised that I've messed up. But I don't like any of that. That's okay. So let's say everything up to 91 is rubbish. That's quite a nice lick. Now this melody is one of those red herrings. It sounds okay on first listening, but it's actually just lazy. There's nothing musically interesting about that. So even though it might superficially pass first examination, I'm going to throw it away. So because I made this cut earlier and then basically left it there until I found something interesting, that entire part is rubbish and can go. The easiest way to toggle the mute states of this stuff, like I say, once you've edited a part, the comping tool won't exclusively select anything anymore. Just select your mute tool, choose those two parts, and it toggles their mute state. Next, you can see that I'd more or less immediately decided that that's how I wanted my solo to start. Every single one of these parts starts with those notes. So right out of the gate, the very first thing that I played, I liked, and I thought, right, that's in. If I'm going to change that at some point in the future, that'll need to be fixed, another time. That could be good if that timing was different. Is it something like that? Yeah. So 91's okay, everything beforehand is rubbish. Oh, I really like that. Okay, now this is the first difficult decision because I don't know how much of that to keep. That sounded pretty good. This note's late. Yeah, I'm going to leave all that, which is disappointing in a way because you want to try to throw as much away as you possibly can. It's going to take at least a couple of passes of this because the first one, what we're doing at the moment, is really just throwing the rubbish away, the complete rank rubbish. Once I've had one pass, I'm going to have a pretty good idea of various motifs and little melody lines that sounded good. On the second pass, I'll be able to be far more brutal. What I'm also trying to find is something for every bar. In an ideal world, I don't have to move anything left or right. That doesn't always happen, but if it does, it makes your life a lot easier because then you're literally just chopping up the bits that you want and sticking them all back together again, and you've got a solo. Just a quick word of warning here. Can you see these grayed out notes and everything is kind of all wrong? Remember to always select the part that you're editing. It's so easy not to, and your eyes and ears get disconnected, and it can take you a while to figure out what the hell's going on because you're editing the wrong part. I've still not found the right motif for this 86 section. And that's rubbish. I'm just going to leave this section here for now because it's the best I've heard so far. If I can't find anything that's better, I'll use that as a jumping point and edit it, but I'm hoping to come up with a better motif than that one. What's this? I've forgotten. Yeah, that's okay. So with the exception of the duff note, is that good enough? Don't know. And I can tell that those notes are going to be wrong. So I'm going to cut at 117. Can you see? You see that because I did that cut, it's now selected the wrong part and I'm not seeing the notes that I want to hear. Right, I don't like that, but I'll keep from 108 onwards. Let's see how many times in this video I say I like something and then delete it. You have to remember that my brain's like a fish. Come on, come on. I think it's probably slightly better than the one above, but it's still not great, is it? Let's make the change and hope for better. Lazy notes. Yeah, there's nothing there. Next. Okay, that's not bad. That's the best so far. Okay, we're getting there. Get rid of that one. I can see that I've got some continuous controller data in there. Wonder if that's aftertouch. Yeah, it must be. Lazy, lazy, lazy. No. Neither of those notes are any good. You're excited? Lazy as you like. Shall we say no? So let's get rid of this mess at the end. Oops. And then take a view on those two later. I don't know which of those I prefer. Quite like that. Repeated motifs in solos can be awesome. I actually think I've overdone it there and there's too much, but it's such an intriguing idea, I'm just going to leave it for now. That entire part actually made the pass. No. Ooh. So up to 108 is complete rubbish. Oops. Nope. Now the F's wrong, but that has got potential. Make that an E flat or D sharp. Okay, okay. I think that's the winner. Oh, I like that. I don't like those lazy notes at the end, but that is not bad. Find out how much of it is good. It's from 108 onwards. Last one. There's that motif that I had earlier at a different section. Something in my brain's triggered that sounded good, and I've done it in a different context. Now, this intro bit wasn't as good. So 116 onwards is rubbish. And that's pass one complete. Do a quick cleanup, get rid of some of the empty lanes. So that's what we've got to work with. Our solo is going to come out of these parts. So now it's time to start getting a little bit more forensic. First thing that I'm going to do is decide between these three opening lines. Let's use this one, turn that off. Change my locator points. I need a better loop point than that. Okay, this is a bit irritating. The comp tool only works when your parts are exactly the same length. So I'm going to have to cut this part up, chop that extra little bit of silence off, and now I get proper exclusive mode. I think it's between these lower two. Let's A-B them again. It's that one. Or at least it's that one up to this point. First thing that I can do is safely chop that away. And now home in on the new area of interest. I think this is it. All right, okay. We're up and running. Don't need that, don't need that. Don't need these notes, whatever they are. They're in the way. Let's have a listen to this up here. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a lead in for now, but I'll probably bring the locators into 97 very soon. Some of these volumes are so offensive, I need to fix them. Okay, so I really like the A sharp GF, but I want to see if there are any other candidates in this area that are better. So I'm going to cut everything at 100. and call that decision made. And so now everything before 100 is settled. I can now change my locators and start listening to these candidates. Okay. Oops, I meant to listen to this one. Just got my button clicks wrong there. This is tough. I like them both. There's a saying that's perfect for moments exactly like this. It's don't spoil the ship for a ha'porth of tar. Basically means don't just quit because you're getting bored or you think that'll do. That'll do is not good enough. If we need to loop this round another couple of times to really choose which one of these is the best, I'm cool with that. I like them both. I like this one better, except I think this wants to be there. Okay, before we do anything hasty, let's listen to all of that. Excellent. Clean that up. So we no longer need this. We're doing good, but there is some stiff competition in this final section, so constant vigilance. Just going to give myself a little bit of a run in here. That's not enough. Don't worry about this. It actually sounds good on the loop, but neither here nor there. And now we have this decision to make about this repeating motif. Do we go for something simple and repeating or a little bit more complex? And we're going to have to extend our view out to the end of the solo, I think. This is one of these where context starts becoming absolutely critical. You can't narrow your focus too much and lose sight of the, losing the forest for the trees. I'm really coming out with the, I think, aphorisms. Well, that's definitely not as good. Nope. Got really different feelings to them. Oops. I bet you saw that coming and screaming at the screen. Okay, so it's between these two, and they're really different. Okay, grand final. Let's figure out which one of these is better. Quantize this. Okay. Very nice. We have a winner, and it's that one. Clean up lanes, zoom out, select everything, glue them all together, and here's our solo. I'll quantize the whole thing. I'm probably going to play this in on guitar. It won't stay as a piano line. This is just the notes. I like that timing. And that. One solo. Hope you enjoyed that. Please hit the like button if you did. I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching.